94.5 KFM Christmas Wish. Sometimes we hear of stories of people that go out of their way to make a difference, only to have obstacles placed in their way. And it saddens me when I sometimes read through these stories and I read through these wishes, and you see how people's good intentions end up, in the end of the day, sometimes causing them to be in a position where they were a lot worse off when they started. And this is a classic example, and I want to tell you about this amazing 12-year-old boy named Johannes Smit. Now, Thea sent in a wish for Johannes Smit, and 2.5 years ago, Johannes, now imagine 2.5 years ago, that would make him 9.5 when he started this initiative, whereby he collected ice cream sticks to make crosses that he would sell at 40 Rand a piece for his church. One day, as this youngster, Johannes, went go out stick collecting, a car knocked him over, and as a result, he has suffered with severe brain damage. Doctors had very little hope that Johannes would survive, but he miraculously made it. However, the accident left him blind. He's now bound to a wheelchair. His parents and friends from the community are doing everything in their power to make life a little easier for him. Johannes' mother, Annelie, is an ex-music teacher who's totally devoted to Johannes' recovery. He needs 24/7 care, and so many people from the community chip in on a voluntary basis to help Johannes. Physio, occupational therapists come on board, some teaching him locomotive skills as well as Braille. Annelie says that they're so blessed to have such amazing people in their lives that are so dedicated to create a better life for their Johannes. Now, before that horrible accident, Johannes made a few crosses, sold them, and generated 240 Rand. When he kind of regained his speech, he asked his mom, please, the first thing, did she give the money to the church? Even though Johannes was dealt a blow, he wanted to continue his passion of doing good for his church and, more importantly, for his community. Johannes' older brother, Hein, a grade 8 pupil at Hoërskool Strand, has been a huge support to Johannes, does everything he can to help his little brother. I've got Thea on the line with us this morning. Thea, good morning.
Good morning.
I read this story and I read this email and I'm just absolutely wowed about young Johannes.
Johannes is an inspiration for everyone. Whenever you feel down and you don't feel well and you go visit Johannes, you walk out of there and you realize that you've got nothing to complain about. This little boy's got a beautiful sense of humor. He's always positive, and he's got the ability to make everyone feel so much better about everything in life.
What's your wish for the family?
I think when I look at Annelie and Willem, her husband, and Hein and Johannes, I realize that they haven't had a lot of time for themselves lately. The house is always full of volunteers helping with everything, helping to take care of Johannes, helping to look after Johannes. And I think it will be nice if we can give them something where they can spend some time, especially for Hein, which is a grade 8 student, and who would like to do things that people do and not necessarily just be caught up in a day-to-day taking care and rehabilitating of Johannes.
Absolutely. We've got Annelie on the line with us this morning as well. Annelie, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. Your son sounds like such a soldier.
Yeah, which one? Johannes?
Both of them.
Oh.
How's the family doing?
Now, the family, I think, is doing fine by the grace of God. We're doing fine, and with all the help that we get, so they're going on.
Now, Annelie, listen, we know that you don't get much time out, given the situation, and Christmas, obviously, for some is a time of relaxation and family, so we'd like to make your Christmas a special one this year. We've chatted to some friends of ours at the V&A waterfront, and they would like to spoil you and the family.
Wow. Fantastic.
We told them, and we explained the situation to them. They said, we would love to accommodate the whole family for a beautiful weekend stay for the entire family at the Commodore's Hotel at the V&A waterfront. Plus, they've arranged family passes to some of the greatest things to see while you're at the waterfront. The Two Oceans Aquarium, the Big Cape Wheel, which is spectacular. They've organized a boat cruise from Jacob Yachts and a meal voucher from Premi Wharf. Also, I mean, what good is all of this if you can't go do a bit of shopping at the waterfront? They've arranged 5,000 Rands V&A waterfront gift card so you can spoil each other with presents to help make Christmas a little bit of a happier time. Also, Hein's obviously been a wonderful brother to Johannes, and we've been told that, it would be amazing to have a bicycle But obviously his attention now is focused on Johannes.
Ja.
We would like to make his Christmas special, and Chris Willems, our friends, have come on board. Chris Willems' Cycles will kindly sponsor him a bicycle as well.
Wow. You know that Hein is going to deliver the burger now.
Oh,
and
stunning.
His bicycle is in not a good shape, so that will be fantastic.
Please tell Hein that he needn't worry about that bicycle. We are getting him a brand spanking new bicycle from Chris Willems' Cycles.
I can't believe it. God is so good.
We've got Carla on the line from the V&A Waterfront. Carla, thank you.
It's our absolute pleasure. You know, I think at this time of year, it's so easy to get caught up in the festive rush. Everyone is excited for their holidays. They're making plans for Christmas. It's a small gesture, but we hope it goes a long way to making this a memorable Christmas for Johannes and his family. So we look forward to welcoming them to the V&A Waterfront soon.
Oh, that is stunning. And the fact that everything is so near to one another, it really is a one-stop place. You can really go into the V&A Waterfront and enjoy some of the magnificent things that are on offer, all within the space of a couple of 100 meters. So a huge thank you to the V&A Waterfront and to Chris Willems' Cycles. Fantastic, both of them coming on board and helping out here. Annelie?
Ja.
Ons wens vir jou en jou familie 'n gesonde Kersfees. Ons dink aan jou. Ons stuur baie groete en groot soene en drukkies vir die hele familie.
Baie dankie Ryan en dankie Tia, dankie vir die mooi woorde. Ek is verstom.
Baie dankie.